Hi everyone, this is Jonathan Reyes, co-founder of the Philippine Association of Forex Traders Incorporated, or PAFT, and as well as philforex.com. So what we're going to do here is we're going to give you a video series of about the forex market. We're going to show you what the forex market is, how it works, and how do we participate in it. So our objective here is to let you guys know what the forex market really is. How do you actually profit from it, so that you can also protect yourself from illegitimate forex businesses, and you can avoid scams or Ponzi schemes. Okay. So welcome to our crash course to forex trading. Okay. Just a little bit of disclosure before we start. Trading in the financial markets carry inherent risks. Trading may result to profits or losses depending on market conditions. So please, we advise to invest funds that you're willing to risk. Please don't invest funds that have a certain purpose, like hospital fees or tuition fees or money that you've loaned from banks. So we really don't advise that. We only advise that you invest funds that you're willing to risk. And also, there are no guarantees in the market. No guarantees can be made in the market. So if there's someone who's telling you that 100% you're sure that you will earn from the market, please double check your sources, because it might not be well legitimate, or it might not actually be in the forex market. So it could be a Ponzi scheme or something similar to that. Okay. Now, what is trading? Okay. So sometimes people think that whenever they encounter trading, forex trading, stocks trading, futures trading, it sounds very complicated. Okay. So trading is not really that complicated. It's just buying and selling of securities, commodities, goods, and services. So everybody here has already traded. You go to a grocery store, you buy food, you trade your money for food, and that's already trading. You go to a spa, you basically exchange money for services. Okay? So that's already trading. Now, what is in the forex market, or in the stock market or futures market? What is trading for? Why do we actually do it? We trade so that we increase our capital. So we have a certain capital that we'd like to grow. So one of the things that we can do is we can trade it in the financial markets. So basically, that's what trading is for. And why should you trade? Okay. This is a very interesting thing. I'm sure a lot of you are already familiar with the inflation rate and what it is. Basically, the inflation rate is the rate of how much the prices around us increase. So let's say you have a burger right now that costs 100 pesos, and given the inflation rate of 4.1%, the price should increase by 4.1% next year. So instead of 100 pesos, it's going to be 104 pesos and 10 centavos next year. So this is the inflation rate. Basically, our goods and services around us, the prices increase by the inflation rate. Now, this rate of 4.1% was from 2014. So what we're saying here is that we always have to beat the inflation rate every year. So if you have money in the bank, or if whatever you've earned, you have to make sure that they increase by the inflation rate every year, so that you don't lose any money. Okay. So for example, if you have a savings of 100,000 pesos, make sure that it earns at least 4.1%, so that you keep the value of your money. Now, what do we usually do to our savings? Okay, what do we do with our money? Normally, we put it in banks. Now, here are some updated bank interest rates. These are 2015 dates. These are the top banks or top interest rates that we can put our money in time deposit. Again, this is time deposit. This is you have a certain capital and you're gonna leave that money in the bank for a year, and it's gonna be locked in for a year. You can't get it out. If you get it out, there's gonna be a lot of charges. So the top one is from PS Bank currently. I'm not advertising these banks. These are just public figures. So you have one from PS Bank, which is 1.5%. That's the interest rate. And so on and so forth. 1.25, 1.125 for the other banks. Okay? And this is time deposit. And I'm sure not everyone here has time deposit accounts with their banks. Normally, where we put it is in our savings account. And for our savings account, what we have are normally the top two ones are BPI and PS Bank. They give you a good interest rate of 0.5%, while the others give you 0.25%. And the other ones are even lower, 0.15 and 0.125%, so which is really, really low. So majority of our money actually goes into the savings account. So if you compare them to the 4.1% inflation rate, it's really, really far. You're actually losing a lot of money. So if you think, for example, you have 1,000,000 pesos and you're not gonna do with it, you're not gonna use it, and you put it in time deposit at the end of the year, if you put it in PS Bank, you earned roughly 15,000 pesos. So you're thinking, wow, that's actually a good amount. But in reality, if you compare it to 4.1%, you actually lost more than what you've earned with that time deposit. So at least you have to beat the inflation rate every year. So you can trade it in the financial markets, you can put it in business. There are a lot of ways to do it. And trading in the Forex market is just one way to beat the inflation rate.